Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it.
Last couple of games, Theron Lou tonight, and even on Sunday night with Frank Vogel, coaches are starting to identify you and praise you for your play, but I think you're on people's scouting reports. How are you adapting and changing, knowing that teams are starting to get a pretty good look at you and the way that you can play?
It makes me smile, but it makes me want to go harder in the game. I mean, because, like, of course, their focus points are more on me a little bit than the first game, because the first game it was probably nothing on me. They didn't really know how I play or nothing. So I feel like after that they started to realize that I could score the ball a little bit. So they focus points are more on me a lot now. So it's harder. It's harder.
Chris and then John. Chris, go ahead.
Anthony, I'm just wondering, with Carl out of the lineup for a little while here, do you try to take it upon yourself to provide more of an offensive spark? How do you kind of view your role when Carl is out like that?
Of course, we need Cat. I mean, he's a very, very important piece to our team, and he scores a lot of points for us every night in, night out. But I think D'Lo takes that role in providing more. Him and Bees. I think I've just kind of sort of still play my role and still try to be that spark off the bench that I can be, help my guys as much as possible to get a win.
John, go ahead.
And how do you keep a mindset of trying to be patient out there and just do what you need to do and not force things and not get, I guess, to try to put too much on your shoulders when you guys are playing shorthanded?
It's hard not to, but at the end of the day, I got a very, very good point guard, and he scores the ball at a really high level. So, he does what he does on the court, and we just there to support him and try to help him and give him the ball as much as possible so he can get hot, and that's just what we do. And I feel like I score the ball at a really high level too. So if I get hot, and the guys do their best job of getting me the ball.
Jace, go ahead.
Yeah, what was your biggest takeaway from your first back-to-back, especially going from playing in altitude one night to Los Angeles the next?
Man, it's hard. It's not something that you got to get used to this. Like, I would say that's the first thing that you got to adapt to in the NBA and that's my first one. And I still got a whole year. I still got 69 more games, 68 more games, something like that. Yeah, so that's the hardest part to me, playing a back-to-back, because it's like you get on the plane, you land at like one some, and it's just hard. It's hard. Hour change, 2 hours back or something, like 3 hours. So it's hard.
All right, Ant, appreciate your time.
I look good, though.